Welcome back, everyone. So we got a weird clunking noise coming from what I think is the drive shaft. So we got to get under there, diagnose it, and probably replace the U-joints on there. So I'll take you under. Welcome back, everyone. We got to fix the Dolphin again. This time we have a beautiful, serene setting. Take a look. Gorgeous lake view. So we were driving it, and every time you put it in drive and reverse, it makes a terrible clunking noise, and it vibrates going down the highway. So that has led me to the conclusion that I think it's the universal joints on the drive shaft. So I'll take you under, give you a look. Alyssa's gonna put it in drive so we can recreate the noise. Alyssa's fit for the day.
Camera.
Oh my God. She's got the flower shorts on again.
I don't have that many clothes in the RV.
Reverse. Put it in drive. Reverse. Drive. Alright, it's not making the noise right now, but I think that's because I sprayed PB Blast. Since I forgot to do it last time, I'll have Alyssa do a quick sound check. Rev up. I'll do a test at the end here too. See all that black stuff on there? I think it's running a little rich. Now we're gonna get to work taking this drive shaft off. Alyssa's gonna be handing me a lot of tools today. As requested, I chalked off all the wheels with some boards, some rocks, all sorts of stuff. And just not burn my face on the exhaust. So I don't have a jack or anything, so as you can tell, it's not a lot of room under here. So I gotta take these 4 bolts off to get the drive shaft off. And then I have to do the same thing on the front. And I'm gonna have to mark the drive shaft so I can put it back on the same way. I don't have a paint marker, so I'm just gonna try and use a Sharpie or maybe a screwdriver to scratch a line in it. As you can see, the universal joint has some, like the metal cap, I think, is just shredded right there. So that's not ideal. Yeah, it's not working very good. All right, so I kind of got that marked up. I don't know if you can see that, but I marked there, over to here. Hopefully it doesn't wipe off later on. Now I'm gonna take this off, these bolts here.
Here's your headlamp.
Probably the 14 or 17. Just hand me the whole thing.
I remembered what a swivel attachment is. Here we go. It's like a weapon. Little known fact, these are also useful for pinching brake lines when you're stranded on the side of the road.
It's actually a permanent fix.
Jake said it's a permanent fix.
You can pinch those, and then he's gonna zip tie those to the frame of the car.
Very cool, very cool. We stay organized.
So I got the drive shaft off. As you can tell, that universal joint is completely shot to the point of almost complete failure. So see, that piece is broken, that's shot there. Not good. Don't talk about that right there. I don't know who did that shitty work. Oh, leak right there. Probably should have just paid someone.
Yeah, I got it. Giant zip tie. How's it going under there?
Good, I'm just gonna zip tie this drive shaft to the exhaust so it holds it up.
Nice.
I think there's dog poop under here.
You think there's what under there? Spooky season.
All right, so someone already took this drive shaft off before and they marked it for me. So I guess I don't have to mark the front of it. I got some nice marks right here. I just have to take off these other 3 bolts and then I can take the drive shaft off. Got the 4 bolts out. I should just be able to give this drive shaft a tap and it'll fall off. So the drive shaft's off. I cut the zip tie, pull this thing out, and then I can work on it out from underneath the truck. Did you get my snips, Alyssa?
Yes. This is nice.
There's the broken universal joint. You can see that metal's broke right there.
You guys making that clunking?
Yeah, it has so much play in it that it just like
Oh.
gets it slack and it clunks. Front one. The front one looks fine. I might replace it if the back one's not too hard. If not, I'm leaving it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Sounds good.
Most of them have like the retaining clips out here and you just kind of pull them out. These ones are on the inside and you gotta get a screwdriver on there and like pry it out and tap it with a hammer. Got that slid out now. Now I can put my screwdriver behind it and pop it out. I gotta do 4 of those. I couldn't afford gloves this time while it's getting empty after all these repairs. So looked at the $14 Harbor Freight gloves and I said, can't do it. I'll just wash my hands. We're gonna be up Schitt's Creek if I got the wrong universal joint. I'll have to take my bicycle off the back and bike like 40 miles to town. No big deal. Tap, tap, tap. Pry it off. Yep. If I can remember, I think you have to take the press and press this down until you can pull that out, and then press it back up and pull this side out, and then do the same on these. I mean, I also saw a video where people just hammer this and it kind of pops out, but I'm at a campground, I don't want to make a lot of noise, so trying to be respectful.
We have neighbors.
We have neighbors, so I'll break out the press tool. See what's going on here. Got the press tool on. I'm gonna press it out and spray a little bit of a PB blaster on there. You might notice that this can is a bit scratched up and dented. That's because I found it on the side of the road. I got a good eye for that stuff. It was like last week, weren't having this problem at all, maybe a week and a half ago. And I think this was like foreshadowing. Like I was meant to find this can of PB blaster.
I might have to put the camera down.
I got it. It was nothing like Chris Fix said it would be like. It was much harder. This clamp would not fit on there straight. Every time you tighten it, it would just move. And I didn't have a sledgehammer. I just had this piece of shit, which doesn't have that much hitting force, so.
What's that in your ear?
Partly my fault. These are my earplugs.
empty, we tried to contain the noise in the house.
I got real lucky with this one. Somehow I was able to just smack it a few times with the socket and it flew right out. Unlike the other one. Flashbacks. So I know this is the perfect attire to be working in. Barefoot, no gloves or anything, but that's how we do it. I gotta put the new clips in. So I think I might just be able to push them in with my hands. Yeah, that one went in real easy. That's a shocker right there. Usually if something's easy, there's about to be something hard, so I think I gotta hammer that in just a little bit more. Yeah, there's the other one. Alright, so I got the clips in. Now I have to try and figure out why it's so hard to move. It shouldn't really be that hard to move. But yeah, I think I need to beat this with a hammer. Okay, so that seems good. Now I gotta figure out how to put this thing on. Yeah, I guess you just pop one of these caps off and slide it in and slide the other cap in. See how that goes quick. All right, well, we got the new U-joint in. It was not fun. I did not like any of it, but looks pretty nice. Got all the clips in there. 2, 3, 4. That's good enough for me. So looks like it's time to go back underneath the truck, put this in, reattach everything, and do a little testy. I think it's gonna be good. I'm gonna take a break. We're gonna have some lunch.
Maybe your hands are dirty. Come on, compared to mine.
It is time for me to go back under. So see you guys in a bit. There. Put this on my lap. Take you for a ride.
All right, I'm gonna go inside and start cooking and maybe crochet a little. So I'll leave it to Jake.
Just got one more bolt to put in on the front of the drive shaft. I made sure to line up my scratch marks. Somewhere in here they're lined up. All right, so I've just got to tighten up these bolts here. I saw somewhere that you should torque them to a certain spec, but I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to tighten them up in a crisscross pattern and then crank them down nice and tight. I don't see how I could over tighten them, so not worried about that. And then I got to put the back on. Good old cherry bomber. As you can see, I got the rear drive shaft in place. I got my scratch marks lined up. All I have to do is tighten up, put the bolts in, tighten them up, and job's done. I can go eat some food. Time to clean all this shit up. Check out these doils. Beautiful craftsmanship. Pass these through my family for generations. I'm gonna. If I showed it in enough detail, does anyone think that the universal joint was about to like completely fail and our drive shaft was about to fall off? Let me know in the comments. I'll wash my hands quick and then I'll have Alyssa do a quick little sound check. See if I can get a video underneath of the drive shaft engaging. I saved 14 bucks on gloves, didn't I? I think that's good. I'll show you a comparison of what it was yesterday. This is a test run of the Dolphin. It is driving perfect. The hum in the drive shaft is gone. There's no more clunking. So the job was a success. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. We're getting back on the road.